Good evening and welcome back to FM2024. We are back playing some Football Manager with our Creator Club Season 1, Episode 3. And today we're going to be playing two friendly games against two teams who are in the same league as us going into the competitive season. We're playing against Runwell Sports Reserves and we're also going to have a game against the Springfield Reserves. Both teams who will be playing in the league in a little bit, in not very long at all, will be playing in the league. And there's also Hullbridge, which is another league game. But the other games are against teams who are in different leagues. Last game we played was the Woodnersborough game. It was a 1-1 draw. Since then, I've only played one game. It was a Raynham and Barking Phoenix game, who are actually in the same level as us. They're in like a league across from us, which is quite interesting because so are Collier Row Reserves. But then if you look at our league, there's actually Collier Row, which is really interesting. Like the reserve league, the reserve team and the real team, the first team, are on the same level but at different leagues, which is quite interesting, really. The senior squad of Takeley, for example, they're in the Essex. Oh, they're in the Essex Senior League, which is that's county leagues. That's way higher. So it's kind of interesting how the levels work. But yeah, today we're playing Runwell. I've only played one game in the meantime. It was a 2-0 win. It was a good win. It was a really good win. We played our regular formation. We made a few changes because I have gone through the entire team and decided who my first team is. And that game was pretty simple, really. You can see we had a lot of good shots, of far better XG, more shots on target, and in general just played a better game. So yeah, two more friendlies today. We're going to get right into them now. We're not really going to hang about. We're going to we're going to bring Archer back into the first team here, just swapping for Brown. And we're also going to bring Boldeo into there. Because last time out, what I did, I played the first half with my first team, and then we got the 2-0 lead. And then the second half, I made a complete change, complete swap all the way through. And let's just quickly do this. There we go. Complete swap. Basically, the whole team changed except like a few, and then I think I made some changes later on. And we just basically held the 0-0 from the cautious mentality that we started with. We then went into just defensive by the end of it. And that's how we ended the game. It was just 2-0. We got the lead. We got the win in the end. And that was all I was really looking for. Not really much more than that. We're going to try and do the same thing here today. In this game against Runwell, we're going to just try. And there we go. There's the first goal already. Da Costa on the ball in the midfield. A really strong player is Da Costa. Back to Jones, one of our new signings, into Kasongo, who is actually, I'm going to pause it. Kasongo is now playing on the left side, even though he likes playing centre back as well. I've put him on the left and moved Thompson to the right. So our back four, all of them can play centre back. So if there are any injuries, our first choice sub is McCormack, who can play left back and right back. They can all play centre back. So I'm covering injuries from every angle, really. That was a really good goal from Gonzalez there as well. Let's actually give that a watch again. Oh, let's get that off. Let's give that goal a watch again. Da Costa on the ball, plays it back kind of calmly to Jones. Jones passes it across. Kasongo straight in. First time shot from Gonzalez into the bottom right. And it's a good goal. It's a really good strike, a really good first time strike. And you can see we're working pretty well. On the, oh, there's a goal right back on the counter, it looks like. Stanton plays it long to Chambers, and Chambers looks like he's just going to get through one-on-one and smash it home. Yeah, it's a pretty good goal one-on-one there. Does put it in the back of the net. But, oh my word, an instant response. Kasongo passes it into Owusu. Owusu whips the cross all the way across. It's cleared by Kelly. Da Costa takes hold of it. Gets the shot off. It goes low past the keeper, underneath the keeper. Makes it 2-1. And we're instantly leading again. I don't mind it. We're getting shots on goal, but they're from too far out to be a regular threat. Well, I'm going to ignore that for now. I'm also going to ignore that. as well. We're getting suggestions from our multiple staff members now. But we're taking plenty of shots, and I don't want to change that. I want us to keep taking shots. 12 shots is the best we've done in a half by a long way. 13, 14 even. So there's no real need to change anything like that. Let's just keep it going. We are going to make the changes that I'm just going to make the changes actually. Let's bring McCormack. We're playing mostly down the left, so that is why our fullback on the left-hand side is on attack. I should probably change that to attack as well, but does that... It doesn't really change much. I want to play down the left-hand side because we know we've got a lot of pace on the left-hand side. The Costa needs more of a rest, so that's what we're going to do. We're also going to rest Owusu. Anyone on the kind of like lower end of the fitness spectrum would probably needs a rest. Kasongo actually a little bit less than Alex Jones, so that's a good swap to be making. Any other changes are just going to be kind of for fitness reasons, for changing, for sharing the games around kind of reasons. That's okay. We're making less changes in defense because we just have far more midfielders in the squad. We've actually got a lot of attacking midfielders in the squad that kind of make it almost a bit silly. I've signed so many players, and what I've done is I've gone through lots of the players and I've tried to select training that's going to alter their positions a little bit. And we're piling on the pressure. Look at that. We're taking so many shots. Getting loads of corners here, loads of chances. I've also asked the assistant manager to deal with the shouts. There's a third goal. There we go. Kasongo on the ball, up the left, again, on the attack. Brown loops it over for Bo. Bo's going to take it. Or it could be Boo, but one-on-one just slots it into the far corner. That's a great goal. That's 3-1. And that's going to allow me to just put us on defensive for the rest of the game. That's another goal already. Look at that. Roberts whips it all the way across. Gonzalez jumps. Can't quite get there. It's going to fall to Harrison Moore. Harrison Moore's going to take a low shot. It looks like it might have taken a deflection. But that's 4-1. And that's a 3-goal lead. And I'm just going to sit on very defensive now. And see out the rest of the game with no dramas, no worries. 79 minutes now. 81, 82. It's great. There's no need to worry, and this is really great kind of confidence. It's given me lots of confidence going into the actual league because this is a team we're going to be playing in the league, and we've absolutely decimated them. 4-1, 24 shots, just so many more shots than they got, and it kind of ended in more goals. To be honest with you, it ended in more goals. As soon as we went back to 1-1, we just instantly bounced back with another goal. Look at that. 2 minutes later, we got the lead back, and then we saw them off in the second half. We were dominant. Look at that. Possession was actually even, but we had more shots, higher XG. And again, filming, recording on camera, we get the win. And there's our director of football, another staff member that we're trying to bring into the club. We are obviously just a fully friendly part-time club who plays in a league, let's say. We can respond. Stephen Foster's been recently hired. Does that change? I'm looking forward to working with him. That would be great if we could keep this momentum going that we're kind of building in the friendlies here. A 2-0 win, a 1-1 draw. We haven't lost a game in 5 games since we played Felixstowe, who, let's not forget, are in a much higher division than us. Much higher. They're above they're above level 10. They're well above level 10. They're above the county leagues, and we lost 4-2. We scored 2 goals against a team that are far, far, far higher than us in the league. So, yeah, in the league pyramid, let's say, in the inbox, yeah, very happy. I'm going to keep clicking through. No need to focus too much on this stuff now because we more or less got our squad that I'm quite happy with. What I'm going to do, guys, is we're going to go off camera just until we get to that Springfield game, deal with anything that comes up. I'll be right back. Okie dokes, we are back. We are back, ready for the next game. We're going straight into some team selection here in just a second. But yeah, we've had an interesting few days. We've hired 2 more staff members. One is an under-21s coach or manager specifically. One is another physiotherapist, which is kind of cool. Like we're not paying anyone. Um, we're not really paying anyone to do these things, so it's not so bad. Tactical changes apply to next game only. We're gonna give some other players a chance here, just to do exactly that, just to give them another chance to see what's what here. Joe Jones can use no, I want to keep Owusu playing. No positions because we got so many attacking midfielders. It's kind of kind of kind of a bit silly how many I've got in this team that I don't actually need. But like I say, I'm going to be kind of replacing them at times. Let's give McCormack a start as well, and let's actually give Thompson a start in the midfield. Alex Jones can start actually. Yeah, there we go. Let's submit that team. We've only made a few changes here and there. A goalie's gone in, a few defensive midfield and attacking changes. Actually, we've made a few changes. But oh yeah, we've got rid of because Carney's our captain. Kasongo's our next captain, our vice captain. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're starting on cautious again. We're playing a slightly different team. Oh dang, that was an instant warning for one of our players there. That's not good. Oh, we've already had one shot. There you go. One shot in the bank already. 3 shots now. One of which was on target. That 4 shots now. That is indeed. So we are moving the ball quite well. Archer's already been cautioned. Okay, that's not great. But like I say, if he makes it to half time, we'll make a load of changes and it won't really matter all too much. Yep, having a good amount of shots here. Possession's not going so bad. What are we looking for? What are we looking for? Work the ball into the box. Again, they want me to... I would... Robbie Wilson is saying, let's start working the ball into the box. We will give it a go. Let's give it a go for the next 5 minutes. And it won't... Obviously, that's not enough to straight up be like, that's the new tactic. That's where we're going to go. We're just going to give it a go. Oh, DeCosta with the yellow card as well. Getting a few too many fouls here. Going to the dressing room. We can still win this. Yeah, we can indeed. Let's make those changes that I want to make. What do I want to do? Carney can come on for Jones. Newton can come on for the yellow carded. So Balogun can come on. Yeah. Any yellow cards is worth making a little swap ski. We're going to do a slight alteration of the formation just to give Smith a go. Let's play Cowling for the half as well. Yeah, that's okay for now. That's a good amount of changes. Everyone on a yellow will be off of a yellow. And let's see what happens with the work the ball into the box. McCormack instantly gets himself a yellow, so I think I'll have to make a change there. I don't want any red cards, even in a friendly. I don't have enough defensive subs to kind of do it here, so I'm gonna have to just let him play on. Here we are, 55 minutes. I'll give it a pause. We've taken way more shots. Springfield reserves have really not had a chance at all. But look at the shot map real quick. Yeah, only 2 on target, but we are taking shots from like the edge of the box now. Let's just keep watching here. There's another shot. Again, these are kind of close to the edge of the box. Well, there's a goal. Here we go. Balogun's got a free kick. And I only just made Balogun the free kick taker. He's absolutely buried that. 1-0. We finally put one in. So we're in control, but passing well. But too many of our shots are off target. Yeah, I'm aware of that, I'm afraid. But we've got the lead. And we're actually doing well in possession here. So if we're doing well in possession, would it be a bad idea to go positive for a little bit? You know, let's go positive and see how we do with that. There we go, instantly. By going positive, moving up the pitch a little bit more. Cowling nicks it away, cuts it back inside to Gonzalez, right through the middle. First time shot into the corner. And that's going to be another goal. Another goal for Luis Gonzalez. It's going to be 2-0. Are we going to put a third one in before the end of the game? We're not, but we're going to take the win 2-0. So, moving the ball into the box there, it did indeed do what the assistant manager thought it would do. It gave us 2 goals that we might not have had otherwise. So that is a good example of where listening to the AM isn't a bad idea sometimes. Sometimes you don't, because they come out with some absolutely wild game plans that just do not work. But that game, we had all the shots, all of the XG, and we were even on possession, but we went positive and turned that positivity into a second goal, which is really, really good stuff. Again, taking a lot of confidence from the fact that we're able to beat these teams in these friendlies that are going to be in our league. Whether or not their friendly performance is the same as their league performance, that's something else that we'll have to determine as we move through the game. But I'm taking the confidence. It's another win. It's a 2-0. It's a clean sheet as well. Just can't really complain about it. Can't really complain about it. We haven't lost the game in a good while now, doing really, really well with the current tactics that we're sitting at. And yeah, did get a few yellow cards. Maybe that's something to work through, have a look at. We haven't had very many yellow cards before then. 1 for Hannah in that game, 1 for DaCosta in that game, and then 3 in this game. So yeah, a few there as well. So we're not opposed to them. We got a little injury for Summerskill in that game a while back, but yeah, there we go, guys. So that'll be it. That is it for today's episode. Just a really good episode, a really positive episode where we played 2 games. We won 6-1 total. We've hired some staff. The squad is looking quite good, quite strong. Everyone's kind of, well, I don't know. Everyone's kind of gelling in a good way at the minute, which I'm a good fan of. I'm liking the way we're playing. We're scoring goals at a good rate, and fitness test. Okay, yeah, that's fine for Bordeaux. And I'm taking some good confidence from it. At the minute, I'm looking forward to the league to get going. I want to see if we can really compete, really put some good performances in, and maybe even get that promotion that we were looking for. So there we go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I shall catch you next time.